Hello friend, today we are going to discuss about Docker Swarm. What is Docker Swarm and why do we need Docker Swarm? We will see in this video. So let's begin. What is Docker Swarm? Docker Swarm is a container orchestration tool, meaning that it allows the user to manage multiple containers deployed across multiple host machines. Docker Swarm, which is used to manage the multiple containers. Suppose you have a multiple container where we are talking about 1,000 container. So how can we manage? In that case, we need a Docker Swarm. It is an inbuilt tool when we install the Docker on our system. So it will install also Docker Swarm. So we don't need any third party tool for Docker Swarm. So it is a main feature when we need to manage multiple container. So in that case, we have a one orchestration tool which is known as a Docker Swarm. So it is manage multiple container where we have a multiple clustering also. In that case, suppose one of our container down, one of our node down. So in that case, Docker Swarm help to manage all these things. It create another nodes container where in the same service will be run on another nodes, and it will not take a much time. It will start as soon as possible. So one of the key benefit associated with the operation of a Docker Swarm is the high level of availability offered for application. Docker Swarm is responsible to live your application 24 multiply 7. If you are using Docker Swarm container, so your container will not down more time. If you are using Docker Swarm, so your container will not down. Suppose if your container will be down, so your service will be not hamper. Your application run as much as can be live. So it in this case, Docker Swarm is benefit to provide us high level of ability offered for application. In the other way, current version of Docker include Swarm mode for a natively managing a cluster of Docker engines called a Swarm. So if we are talking about the Docker Swarm, so it is a manage a multiple means it manage a cluster of Docker engine which is used to manage. Suppose if you have a multiple we will see further that what is the architecture of Docker Swarm in which you can understand that why do we need Docker Swarm, how can we manage the container and Docker engine through the Docker Swarm. Use the Docker CLI to create a swarm, deploy application service to a swarm, and manage swarm behavior. So in this case, we have a Docker swarm, so we can manage all the container and Docker engine through the CLI. So we have to deploy multiple services on our container. So in that case, Swarm to manage all these things and provide us the clustering and high availability. So it's a Docker Swarm inbuilt tool. Docker Swarm mode is built into the Docker engine. When we install the Docker engine, so it will automatically install on your system Docker Swarm. So what is Docker Swarm architecture? So in this we have a one Docker Swarm which is used to manage multiple nodes, Docker engine and container also. Suppose if you have a 1 and 2 and 3 Docker container, so you can manage easily. If you have a multiple Docker container, if we have 1,500 Docker container in each node, so how can we manage? So in that case, we use to Docker Swarm. Docker Swarm is a Docker manager which is manage the all the Docker engine and container as well as. If your Docker container down, one Docker container is down, so Docker Swarm help to create another container within the second. It's provide you high availability. It will not take any time. It will match your desired state. So This is our Docker Swarm architecture where we have a Docker Swarm and it connect to Docker Swarm is node 1, node 2, node 3, and node 1 have a multiple container, node 2 have also same 100 container, node 3 also same 100 container, and all of three nodes are the clustering also. So in that case we use to Docker Swarm to do clustering and manage the all container and Docker engine also. So this is our Docker Swarm architecture. So let's move on to some features of the Docker Swarm, which is very important. You must be know all of them. Docker container swarm architecture. We have a multiple features in we are talking about Docker Swarm. First is our clustering management integrated with Docker engine. Use the Docker engine CLI to create a swarm of Docker engine where you can deploy application service. You don't need to additional orchestration tool and software to create or manage a Docker swarm. So if we are talking about clustering management, so we don't need any third party tool to manage the clustering in the Docker container because we have an inbuilt Docker Swarm in Docker, and we can use to manage all the container nodes through the Docker Swarm. So it provides the clustering if one Docker container is down, if two Docker container is down, so we it can create a multiple Docker container and it all the container is in the clustering mode. So if one container is down, so your all the traffic move on your second container which is run in the same services. Decentralized design. Instead of handling differentiation between nodes role at deployment time, the Docker engine handle any specialization at runtime. You can deploy both kinds of node managers and workers using the Docker engine. This means you can build an entire swarm for a single disk images. So in that case, we can do centralized design, scaling. For each service, you can declare the number of tasks you want to run. When you scale up or down, the Swarm Manager automatically adapts by adding or removing tasks to maintain the desired state. Actually, Docker Swarm work on the desired state. Suppose you have a three container, and in that case your traffic will be higher which cannot be handled by three container. Docker Swarm has this facility that it can auto scaling your Docker container size. Suppose if you have a three container and it can't manage all this traffic, so it automatic create a container 4 5 as per needed of traffic, and when they don't need more and much Docker container, so it will automatically down. Desired state reconciliation. The Swarm Manager node constantly monitor the cluster state and reconciles any difference between the actual state and your expressed desired state. For example, if you set up a service to run 10 replica of a container and a worker machine hosting two of those replicas crashing, the manager creates two new replicas to replace the replicas that crashed. The Swarm Manager assigns the new replicas to workers that are running and available. So it work on the desired state. Multi-host networking. You can specify an overlay network of your services. The Swarm Manager automatically assigns addresses to the container on the overlay network when it initializes or updates the application. Service discovery. Swarm Manager nodes assign each service in the swarm a unique DNS name and load balancing running container. You can query every container running in the swarm through a DNS server embedded in the swarm. Load balancing. You can expose the port for service to an external load balancer. Internally, the swarm lets you specify how to distribute service container between nodes. Secure by default. Each node in the swarm enforces TLS, mutual authentication, and encryption to secure communication between itself and all other nodes. It's make the mutual understanding TLS authentication, which is help to make secure our connectivity between the Docker Swarm and nodes and container, which is used to manage that it cannot be compromised by any hacker. So in that case, you have the option to use self sign root certificate or certificates from a custom root CA. We have a last features that is known as a rolling updates. Rolling updates means at roll out time you can apply service updates to node incrementally. The Swarm Manager lets you control the delay between service deployment to different set of nodes. If anything goes wrong, you can roll back to previous version of the service. Suppose in that case you have a 100 container in your environment where you have to update all the containers. So how can you do? So in that case we have a Docker Swarm as a rolling update features where we can update all the container one by one in the incremental form. So where one of our container will be updated, so it will move on second. After that third, in this sequence, it will all the container updates. And if any issue you will face, so you can roll back also your updates. So these are the features available in your Docker Swarm. So it's a more important to know about what is the Docker Swarm and why do we need the Docker Swarm and what is the features of Docker Swarm, which is more important to make you clear when you use to practically Docker Swarm. So in the next video we will see some command of the Docker Swarm which is used in our network. I hope this video is helpful for you. So please like our video and subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon to get more updates first. Thanks for watching.